Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the return of the Game Week predictions. Today we've got Game Week 17, the first game week after Christmas, after the World Cup break. Let's get straight into it. Game 1, Brentford against Tottenham, early kickoff, Saturday 12 o'clock. Now this is a bit of an issue for me because Antonio Conte said he doesn't want to play anyone who's just been at the World Cup because they're too tired supposedly. Now, big issues here. They don't have anyone good that hasn't gone that is actually fit, with the exception of Kulusevski, but he's barely played. I've got KM at FPL, and if Tottenham don't go full strength, or at least a few good players, Brentford might beat them, and I don't want that to happen. Look at this. I want to get absolutely battered here. Tony hasn't got his suspension yet for his betting offences. The amount that man has, fucking hell, man. So I think Conte is bluffing a bit. I think Kane has to play because they don't have anyone that can play other than him. Kulusevski should play. I'm going with a 2-1 Tottenham Hotspur win in West London. Hopefully it happens, please. Tottenham, if you win 5-0, I'll take that, man. Just batter these pricks. Game 2, another London derby, this time Palace against Fulham. Mitrovic going to be out for the game, I believe, which will definitely dampen Fulham's chances of getting a win here at Selhurst Park. I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw. I do think Palace will probably be the better side, but I can just see Fulham nicking a couple goals on the break or something. Although, you know, Fulham do have some very good players as well. I think away and, you know, without Mitrovic, it's going to be very difficult for them to walk away with all three. I think they take a point. You know, I think both teams should be happy with that. Everton against Wolves. Obviously, we all know I hate Wolves, so I hope they get battered here. And I'm predicting a 3-0 Everton win. Calvert-Lewin could be in the lineup. Obviously, Pickford's going to be returning from World Cup duties. Hopefully, he'll be fired up and keep the clean sheet here. Yeah, Wolves signed a new player, but he's not going to be able to play until January. I'm hoping he flops. I'm hoping the new manager flops. Fuck Wolves. Leicester City against Newcastle United. I'm going with a 3-1 Newcastle win. Maddison is a injury doubt, and if he don't play, Leicester are very unlikely to be able to get any. Danny Ward, although he has kept a lot of clean sheets in recent games, which is a credit to him because he was awful at the start of the season. I do think Newcastle have just, you know, they've only lost one game this season. They've scored quite a lot of goals. Callum Wilson, you know, was in good form. Almiron was in fantastic form. We'll see now if he is able to continue that after the break. Sam Maximin will be returning as well. It's all looking good for Newcastle here. If they can win here, that'd be fantastic for them. You know, keep them in that with a slim chance of getting the title. Southampton against Brighton. I'm going with a 2-1 Brighton win. Obviously, a lot of players will be returning from the World Cup, but for them, Trossard. McAllister won't actually be because he's too busy with his girlfriend. This guy, man. I think that his message or his comment actually got lost in translation, but I'm sure you've all seen the memes about it. But yeah, he's a World Cup winner now. They might miss him in this game. Welbeck's also going to be out. So, you know, you never know. Southampton, they have Adam Armstrong, so they could get a result. But they have Nathan Jones as their manager, so they probably won't, if we're going to be realistic. Unfortunately for you, Southampton, I do think you're going to go down. Aston Villa against Liverpool. I'm going with a 3-1 Liverpool win. Nunes can't finish, but the Villa won't have Martinez in goal because he's too busy trying to clown Mbappe. What a clown, man. Like, Martinez is such a two-faced little prat, man. This guy, to Mbappe's face, is all, oh, yeah, you know, unlucky, whatever. My guy put 4 goals past him, and then he's mocking him like, yo, minute silence, and then he has a little doll with his face on it. What a fucking clown, man. I actually don't like the guy. And Mbappe, I hope you win the Champions League. I hope you win the Ballon d'Or. You deserve it. You should have got best player of the World Cup. You were robbed there. You should have got man of the match in that final. You should have won the final. It's a shame your team just didn't show up for you because you could not have done much more. Love him. Love you, Mbappe, if you're watching. Sorry. You know, Olsen, he played against City last season, the last game of the season, and he conceded 3 goals in very quick succession. And like I said, although Nunes' finishing is very poor, he showed that against Man City when he missed some absolute sitters. Salah will have had a long break now. He should be back. Overall, I just think Liverpool should have too much quality for Villa. If Liverpool do want to get top 4, this is a game they've got to win. Realistically, there's no excuse for not winning this. Arsenal against West Ham, the third of the London derbies on Saturday, on Boxing Day. I'm going with 3-0 Arsenal win. It's a big shame for them that Gabriel Jesus is injured for a while. But I do think, you know, West Ham's form hasn't been fantastic. Saliba didn't play a lot of the World Cup, so he should be able to come straight back into the side. Obviously, Martinelli is the same situation with him. If they can keep firing as they were before, they should be able to win this without any issue. Declan Rice, you know, obviously he's a very good player. Bowen needs to start showing up a bit more. He didn't go to the World Cup, you know, which is an advantage that West Ham will have in that sense that although Arsenal's players didn't play a lot at the World Cup, a couple of them that I mentioned were there for a long time. Obviously, Xhaka was there until the last 16. He should be more than fit now. Same with Partey, he got knocked out in the group stage. Obviously, you know, Odegaard didn't go, Gabriel didn't go. So you'd expect them to be able to walk away from this game with an easy 3 points. Now moving on to Tuesday's games, Chelsea against Bournemouth. Did I say Saturday? What? Wait, hang on. I think I said Saturday Boxing Day. It's Monday Boxing. I'm sorry, lads. I don't know what's going on with me. Tuesday, 27th of December, Chelsea against Bournemouth. I'm going to 3-1 Chelsea win. You know, although Chelsea aren't fantastic, you know, they've shown, especially going forward, they have a lot of vulnerabilities. They don't have a proper striker. Aubameyang's very poor still, and Brozier's out for the rest of the year. Hopefully he recovers quick, and it's not a career-ending injury, but it was, you know, it's a bad injury he's got. So I wish him well. I wish him a speedy recovery. Mount will hopefully come back and show that he's a good player. I really like Mount. I'm a QPR fan. I don't know why I like the guy, but I just doing it. A lot of Chelsea fans just don't like him for no reason. He was the best player last season. I just don't rate him. Don't know why. Havertz is shit, so hopefully he continues showing that he's shit. He's not good at anything. But you would expect Chelsea to have too much quality for Bournemouth. You know, Bournemouth, let's not forget, are newly promoted. Still, you know, they've got a few very good results this season. But whenever they've come up against a bigger side, they have struggled. The only one where they've looked where they looked like they could get a result was against Tottenham, and they bottled it in the last, you know, couple. They were 2-0 up and they lost. It doesn't bode well, does it? But yeah, you know, Stamford. Although to be fair, I think Bournemouth actually have a good record against Chelsea, so you never know. This could be a big upset, and I hope it is a big upset. I'd love that. I'd absolutely love it, but I don't see it happening, unfortunately. Manchester United against Nottingham Forest. I'm going with a 2-0 United win. They look very good against Burnley. I'd expect Burnley and Forest to be around a similar level. The Forest players have now had a lot more time to adapt, and every fucking video, man. But yeah, the Forest players had a lot more time now to adapt and gel together. They should be able to, you know, put in better performances, and they did, you know, and they did start to show that before the World Cup break. But United, I think we should have too much quality for them again. You know, they've got some very good players on that side. Rashford was good at the World Cup, was underused in my opinion. Anthony will be coming back from the World Cup as well. He didn't play a lot. He should have a point to prove. I think luckily Varane shouldn't be playing. He was awful. He is awful, man. I can't believe how much, you know, he's been rated by people. But you know, he's lost. He's only like 28, 29. I don't know how he's so bad now, but he peaked too early, I guess. But yeah, I don't think this should be a difficult game for United at all. Should be routine, should be comfortable. And the final game of the game week, Leeds United against Manchester City on the Thursday. 4-0 Man City. Haaland and De Bruyne should be running that show. Don't think it'll be close. Don't think Leeds will really have a chance. And yeah, I think City will be showing that they want to retain the Premier League title. Those are my predictions. Let me know yours in the comments. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon for the review.